Hey man, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Smooth, and I'm back with another video. I'm back with another reaction video. You feel me? And man, I'm fresh off the wake up too, boy. Swear to God, best sleep of my life. Your boy was in there like a baby, sleeping like a baby. But it's time to do something productive. We gonna do something productive. We gonna watch a YouTube video. You feel me? Oh, we got Okq. I'm familiar with bro, but I don't watch him every day. But I do know he has crazy car collection. And I don't know if everybody know about him. Y'all probably know about him, but we're gonna see all the whips he got. And yeah, just tune in with me. You feel me? And it's another day. It's another day, my boy. Shout out to the Most High. Let's get into the video, man. Hope y'all boy had a good day yesterday. I hope y'all building up to have a good weekend and everything. You feel me? And if you're watching this video, appreciate you. Appreciate you. You're a supporter. More of you. And man, we gonna be able to go and do some crazy stuff. I might be able to help you out. You feel me? It's all about elevation. It's all about motivation. It's all about helping the next person so that they could do something like you doing, get to a place above you, or whatever, inspirations, whatever, man. It's all in one. So yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to be that motivation, inspiration for everybody, man. For anybody really that need it, cause we all need it at some point. Sometimes we need it every day. I know I do. So yeah, man, that's what this is for, gang. But yeah, let's get into it.
The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. But what does it take to find who you truly are? Along the way and from the start, troubles.
Man, the car channel has like W cinematics, W storytelling. I really like the channel, bro. If I could subscribe 100 times, I would.
Will appear, doubts will creep in, and the sun won't shine bright orange every day. Drugs will be a part of the story, a life-changing Halloween night too, a collection of overpowered cars, maybe a weight loss journey, and an unexpected plot twist as well. But above all, this story involves a man, someone whose heart stayed warm when everything got cold around him, someone who embraced who he truly is to its full extent, no matter the echo. Because you might learn today that a tiger doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. This is the story of Okq.
What? My God. Harsh Genesis, Chapter 1? My God, Hellcats, Trackhawks.
What's up, baby? I'm touching down in the city.
Oh my God.
Whole gang, and I got fine shit with me like.
Yeah, I'm an AI, but I'm here to talk apps. Real apps you can build in minutes with Base 44. This finance app solves your business headaches, tracking invoices, managing clients.
Hit me with an ad? Didn't even know it.
Everything begins in the east side of Atlanta, in Stone Mountain City. That's where Quick grew up without a father and a mother on drugs. From 12 to 14 years old, our main character already understood the importance of family, because when his mom split up with her significant other, he and his 3 sisters went to live with their mom. In lack of a father figure and 4 females in the household, our boy directly turned to the streets to create brotherhood and family he didn't find at home. That pushed him to the street shenanigans, and he started being a hustler as a teenager. The streets became his father, and he leveraged that to find his own clique, other misfits that were in the same situation as him. You know, broken hearts come together.
I'm out here on the north side.
That's crazy. That's how long he been recording videos, though? Or just like some social medias. This from YouTube. It's crazy, bro. That's the grind right there. I got some videos not like this. I got some videos where I look back. I watched one old video and I was like, bro, what the world? But I was just on that grind, bro. I didn't care about nothing, bro. I was looking crazy, bro. I look crazy, bro. I swear I was. Probably still look crazy, but shit, hey.
Mischievous activities began. Quick would go to his local Walmart every couple of weeks and steal candy from the store, go to school, post the candies in front of the vending machines, and sell them for a quarter cheap than the price on the machines. He went as far as recruiting someone, a close friend, on a 50% partnership. Not knowing any better at the time, that's how he made his first dollars at 15 years old. Stealing candy from a local store around, got to school, and sell it. He even bought a safe to put all their combined earnings, with the idea of cashing out one day and balling out. But when you play with the devil, things never go quite as planned.
Combined though.
One day, Quick came home, and it was just gloominess in the air. He walked to his room towards his closet where he had put his filled up safe. And guess what?
That bill was gone, cuz. Never put your money with another money. With another anybody money, cuz. Never.
It wasn't there anymore. He remembered walking into his mom's room, and before he could even say anything, he saw her hiding behind the couch. His mother had took all the money he saved up. Feelings were hurting more than usual for the simple fact.
His mom's though. His mom's though. I was expecting it to be cuz. It's his mom's though. Oh God.
That his friend's money was in there too. After this event, he just got back in the streets trying to figure out ways to make money. But he didn't know yet that his business partner and close friend at the time would play a bigger part in his story. Quick was now fully immersed in the rash lifestyle. He was living in a group home back then because his mom was intoxicated. Authorities came to pick him up, and he ended up going to jail multiple times because of running away from different group homes, back and forth in all his teens. The same kid that he did the candy business venture with had a mom, and his mom was a neighborhood friend of Quick. She used to feed him and take care of him once in a while. This woman, Miss Aisha, who was even poorer than Quick, signed a petition to adopt him. He ended up moving in with them, basically getting adopted by his childhood friend's mom. She became his black mother. His other mom, who was on drugs, is white. School wasn't easy neither. The highest level of education he completed was 10th grade, before getting kicked out for being bad, selling weed and cigarettes, and doing all types of misbehaviors. He made it till 10th grade before going to open campus, where he ended up doing a credit school and finally getting his high school diploma years later, after he had no choice because of the probation he was dealing with. And if this wasn't enough to deal with already, Quick discovered that he had a 1-year-old son out there. So get this, at 16 years of age, he was in a group home with no family. Mom on drugs, just got out of jail doing street activities. School is a mess, trying to get adopted, and now he finds out he has a whole child. Now what does Quick do in all this chaos? He keeps his head up. Finding out about his son pushed him even further to hustle and do something about the situation. His black mom, the one who adopted him, ended up passing away from lung cancer around 2022.
Man, what? Man, what? This crazy video, cuz. He got, man, yo. This dude's a warrior. Spartan warrior.
After beating it 3 to 4 times. Here's how life turns around though. At one point, she didn't have a birth certificate because she was originally from New York. Quick ended up doing a program to get her adopted by him so she could get her birth certificate. So he adopted the mother who adopted.
Man, what? It's crazy, bro. This is the craziest story I ever heard.
Did him years before. Funny how life goes around full circle. He remembers the last thing she said to him was, "Never stop being yourself. That's your true gift and blessing. It's not the cars, it's not the hair, it's definitely not the money, it's you." And that sentiment stuck with him forever.
Man. Swear to God. Swear to God. I got tears in my eyes, man. No problem. Look at that. You feel me? That was powerful, guys. I'm clipping that. It's crazy.
The tiger pisses on trees to let everyone know he's there. In this world, you gotta make a name for yourself, an impactful one, the one that people remember. As you saw, life was one heck of a struggle for Quick since the very beginning. But there's one thing that always made him feel better when things were going south, no matter the situation, and that was music. He started off on YouTube as a rapper, making music under the name of Okq. People always called him Quick. That was his nickname growing up because he was always fast and being the first person gone in certain situations. As he grew up, he got the nickname Orange King because he always loved the color orange. He was wearing it all the time and he kinda adopted the color of his main shade to wear. People started calling him the Orange King, and it stuck to him. Then he combined both his names, which was Orange King Quick, but he felt that was too long to tell people when he met them. So he shortened it to OKQ. Rapping was cool, but he quickly understood it would never take him where he wanted to be. Another thing would though, and we all know what that is. Something that we use every day. Something by the name of social media.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can quickly know what you spend on things like food.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey Dad, can the guy stay for dinner?
No.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
You were bound by the chains of duty.
Get me up out of here. We gotta watch.
I'm a super hot, she was super hot. She like the fuck eyes, she like the suck eyes. I'm a super hot, she was super hot.
OKQ's obsession with cars started more so at an older age, when he first bought his 2003 Toyota Celica. When he bought his car at around 20 years old, he felt like he overly made it. Boy, nobody could tell him nothing. He really thought he had a whole Lamborghini in his hands. And let's be honest, that's how we all feel when we get our first car. Your first car will always be your Lambo. Plus, it was yellow, so everybody in the hood used to say it was the little Lambo. That was the first car he actually started modifying, as like adding wheels to it, new lights, trying to make it sound better. You know what I'm saying? Like any little modification he could afford at the time. As he started to get a little bit of money in, it was time for a level up. His first actual build on social media was his 2016 Dodge Charger RT. He had a childhood friend who he grew up with looking up to, and his name was Johnny B. And Johnny B had a purple Charger. We're talking 2014-2015 here. And one day, Quick was walking and stopped by a gas station, and Johnny saw him, picked him up, and gave him a ride in his Mopar. OKQ instantly fell in love with his friend's Charger. Johnny, though, was shot and killed 3 years later after that. And he always told himself that he was going to get a Dodge Charger, and that was going to be the build he was going to do for him. Fast forward, this was his first V8. He saved up over $23,000 and bought that car, started modding it, and he had a wake-up call. People seem to like the things he's doing to his car, so why not broadcast it to the world? He started posting it while modifying it, and that's where the online car journey started. Now, that build is finally complete after 7 years since he got the Charger. That same build that started his entire career is a 1,000 horsepower build. One of one wide-body kit, carbon pieces everywhere, pro-charge engine with a 6.4 motor and a built transmission. This was his first masterpiece.
If you are someone that literally writes anything for any reason, even text messages, then you...
Okay, I see you car channel. Y'all trying to get
After he bought the Charger RT, he started to find the fascination in European cars. So he got a 1999 BMW 328 as his first Bimmer. And that's how his passion for BMWs came about. The car had so many problems, but boy, when he pulled up with a Bimmer in the hood, he felt like that guy no matter what. But we all got bigger dreams, right? His 2014 BMW M6 was his absolute dream car. The idea was to get a convertible and make it fast. Now on his 26th birthday, he finally saved enough money. His social media was starting to buzz because of his Charger build, so boom, let's get the M6. He traveled to the rich part of town, found a guy who had an M6 that just had to finish making some payments on it. So OKQ offered to finish the payments in exchange for the car. And guess what? He agreed. The M6 was in his possession for a fairly good price. Then the dream was accomplished. And when he got it, he never thought it would turn into the sensation that it did. It took the world by surprise, just because everybody in the race scene knows that you don't race a convertible. It's not an aerodynamic, convertibles are automatically more heavy, and no one ever really raced an M6 in any capacity. Everyone was just used to seeing Hellcats and faster cars. When they saw an M6 convertible beating Hellcats and Lamborghinis, the whole world and OKQ himself was shocked. But in life, when everything's going too good, there's always something that awaits you at the finish line.
Ah, hell. Plot twist. He already had enough plot twists. What do you mean? This boy's a warrior.
But your bitch and we having a fun bump. All that nigga play him like a dum-dum. Kissing money, I might get a bum bump. For your shit for that lump sum.
Back in 2021, it was Halloween. OKQ had a friend who he kept going back and forth with on about who had the fastest car between them. Every time they raced, that friend would beat him in his Camaro. Quick was driving his Charger, but when he got his M6, it was time for revenge. At the same time, his friend bought a Nissan GTR, so Japanese versus European, here we go. OKQ had to drive all the way to Mexico to do this race, and for the first time in his life, he beat him. They did 3 runs, beat him twice. You can imagine how happy OKQ was. Well, as they finished racing, they got off the track to check the footage and aftermath, and as they pulled off, a car ran into the back of OKQ's M6. This lady was trying to take a picture of his car because she saw him on TikTok. And as she was taking the picture, she didn't see OKQ braking, and she ran straight into his rear end. She hit him so hard that his GoPro fell off his head. His hair came out of the ponytail. It was super dramatic. At first he thought he was hit by an 18-wheeler. He didn't see what he got hit by. And when that accident happened, he thought his life was changed forever. But what he didn't know is that it would change, yes, but in a good way.
W.
Being afraid of not having any more content to post because the car was a wreck forced him to sit down and think of new content ideas and post even more than before. As a result, he started to get way more traction because he focused heavily on content. Before the accident, he was often outside, not focused on social media too much. But that accident happened for a good reason. It was the switch for OKQ on social media. The crazy thing is that he held on to that crash video for 2 years because it was just too embarrassing for him. But after 2 years, he finally posted it, and it ended up going mega viral. He did over 1 billion views over just that one video.
A billion? A billion? Gang. A billion? What the world is it like to wake up and be like, my video hit 1 billion views, my boy? We rich. I'm like, we rich. Boy, we rich. Boy, ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Like, we rich. I go to my mom, dude, I'm be like, hey, mom, we rich. I got 1 billion on the tube. Man,
Alone on all platforms. It was really a vulnerable moment for him because it was him at his lowest. And in that moment, he thought everything changed. And it did, but for the good.
Crazy. 1 billion is crazy. Yeah, I think we still got hella more cars to watch. You look at it for real, you seen all the cars?
Oh no, shit down there every day. Like, just making sure you're achieving everything you want to do and just staying on top of everything.
As the tiger wakes up, the sun kisses his striped coat. One thing that people don't know about Orange King is that he's drug-free. Growing up seeing the impact they had on his mom taught him what not to fall into. In life, you can either have inspiring people around you when you grow up, so you can take the positive, or you can have bad examples, but at least you know how you don't want to end up like. He never smoked or drank in his life. Nope, never even tried it. He really wants people to understand that you can still be cool without doing everything that the world thinks is cool. That impeccable discipline allowed him to go on to a significant weight loss journey. Back then, he was weighing 270 pounds. Now he's 200, in the gym, working out, starting to look like a straight anime character. He's even found out years later as an adult that he's half Irish, half Nigerian. Life's full of surprises, right? So much that OKQ doesn't need to go on the internet to find inspiration. His biggest inspirations come from his surroundings. He's inspired by the people he comes in contact with, the people he sees on a daily basis. That could be a complete stranger, or that could be his closest friend, or it even could be someone he just met a week ago. He's inspired by people doing good for themselves in many different ways. It's the overall gist of interacting with different people, or just seeing people being generally happy. For the future, OKQ wants to get as big as he can. He eventually wants to open up some type of driving program for the youth, where he can teach them how to drive, how to interact with cars, and other things of that nature. He also aspires eventually to get into being a spokesman for companies. But nowadays, Quick is a fully fledged businessman and jeweler. He has his own custom jewelry brand called Jewels by OKQ, a clothing brand, Renegade Apparel, his own car shop, OKQ Customs, and he even started a non-profit as well.
Now's the time to prepare for your future with ECPI University Online. Accelerated programs and
W's in the shot.
Nowadays, the whip game's heavier than ever. His collection includes his 2016 Dodge Charger Hemi Silver Dragon that makes 1,000 horses, his 2014 BMW M6 convertible that makes 1,000 horsepower too, with a ridiculous chrome orange wrap, carbon elements, a Dragon Ball Z engine cover, and some two-tone wheels. A 2022 Dodge Ram TRX that makes 900 horsepower, a 2022 BMW M8 competition convertible called the M8 Renegade, a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk with a jaw-dropping anime build livery. This one makes 900 horses too. An all-wheel drive Dodge Charger Scat Pack Police 1 of 1. A 2023 BMW M850i Grand Coupe used as a daily driver. And a chrome orange BMW F90 M5 competition. OKQ's ultimate dream car is a Ferrari 488 Pista Spider.
Orange is gonna be crazy.
Now, life doesn't hand out manuals. There's no step-by-step guide to success. No guaranteed path to making a name for yourself. But if OKQ's story teaches us anything, it's this. Your past doesn't define you. Your drive does. From stolen candy to six-figure bills. From group homes to global influence. From getting knocked down to standing taller than ever. Every chapter of his life, every win, every loss, every moment of uncertainty, it all led him here. And if there's one thing to take away from his journey, it's that the tiger never stops moving. It doesn't wait for validation. It doesn't seek approval. It just keeps hunting. So whatever road you're on, whatever obstacles stand in your way, keep going. Find your purpose. Build your legacy. Because at the very end of the day, the loudest engine isn't the one under the hood. It's the fire inside of you. This was the story of OKQ. Now, go write yours.
You know, I always thought that I would be a rapper or be trying to do something that I never knew I would have a following or supporters off of something that I love and care about. You know, it's crazy to think that you can do something and people appreciate and like the things you do. So for my supporters, I just want to let them know that it's never too late. Don't look at the clock and be like, oh, I ran out of time. If you're still breathing, you have time. If you're still here, you have a moment. Your moment can come at any given time. So don't think it's too late. Don't think it's over. You got to get out there and you got to believe and you got to keep going no matter what.
Keep going, family. And that's your motivation of the day to my car channel. We'll be back with the next video, man. See y'all. Peace out. Keep going. Keep going.